I bet you're watching this video because you're interested in Japanese calligraphy in one way or another. Maybe you're learning Japanese and want to learn more about how to write kanji. Maybe you practice some sort of Japanese martial art and find intriguing the relationship between martial arts and calligraphy. Or maybe you already do some other form of Japanese art like sumi painting or manga or bonsai trees, and you thought, you know, this calligraphy thing looks like fun. Perhaps you also practice Japanese calligraphy and you're here because, I don't know, maybe you like to watch Japanese calligraphy videos. Or who knows, maybe you're here because you're looking for a meditative practice, an art form that requires undivided attention and full concentration so you can set aside all the worries of your life. Whatever the reasons are, I'm glad you're watching this video. I'm Esteban and I run Gohitsu Shodo Kai, an independent Western Japanese calligraphy society aiming to build a community of people looking to train in Japanese calligraphy or Shodo as a way to discover their inner spirit, to enhance their senses and find happiness. In this video, I wanted to answer some of the most frequently asked questions about what Shodo is, how you can learn it, and what benefits you can get from this practice. What's the difference between Chinese and Japanese calligraphy? All right, let's get this one out of the way first because I get a ton of comments on my videos about this subject. Yes, technically speaking, Japanese calligraphy is Chinese calligraphy. All the calligraphy tools like the brush, the ink, the paper, etc. have their origins in China. Japanese calligraphy uses kanji, which literally means Chinese characters. So why not call it Chinese calligraphy then? What makes it Japanese? Well, one reason is the language. Most of the stuff I write are written in Japanese, not Chinese. When you read my calligraphy, you read it in Japanese. Second is the aesthetics. Chinese calligraphy was introduced to Japan almost 2,000 years ago. That's a long time ago. Since then, Japan has developed its own style of calligraphy with its unique look and aesthetics. So most Japanese calligraphers, including myself, learned by copying the work of all Chinese masters. But we do it still with the mindset of Shodo, or through the eyes of Japanese calligraphy. In addition to kanji, the Japanese language and Japanese calligraphy uses kana, a syllabary derived from kanji. And kana doesn't exist in Chinese. The easiest way to explain this, I guess, is that you write English using Roman letters. Same thing here. What tools do you need to practice Shodo? There are 4 essential tools. We call it the Bunbu Shiho, or the 4 treasures of calligraphy. These are the brush, the ink, the inkstone, and the paper. There are other materials you need like the felt mat and the paperweight and the brush holder. To learn more about these in detail, check out the link down below for my free Top 7 Shodo Tools Guide. In there, you can learn about the most essential tools for calligraphy with links to where you can buy them. Do you need to speak Japanese to practice Shodo? Not really. I made a video about this a while ago. You can check it out if you want. But the short answer is no, you don't. I mean, it helps if you have some basic knowledge of the Japanese language, but calligraphy is about writing kanji artistically. So no, you don't have to be good at conversing in Japanese. However, many people get into calligraphy because they are already learning Japanese language. How can I learn Japanese calligraphy? The best way to learn Japanese calligraphy is to take a class with a teacher. In Japan, students learn basic calligraphy while in elementary school. Some kids and teenagers continue learning by enrolling in after-school programs. Calligraphy schools in Japan are structured in a very similar way to martial arts schools. There's no national standardized method for teaching calligraphy or earning ranks in calligraphy. Each school sets its own curriculum and style, although they're all very similar. Foreigners can join some of these schools if they have contact with a Japanese teacher. Because they live outside of Japan, they learn via correspondence and have to send their work back to Japan, back to the school, on a regular basis for correction or ranking. In my case, I never joined any calligraphy school. I learned directly from my teacher who was independent. I am also independent, and Gohitsu Shodo Kai doesn't have any ties with any school in Japan. I focus on teaching Westerners who are interested in learning Shodo, but not from an academical point of view, but as a spiritual practice. I teach the technicality of writing kanji, the how-to of writing kanji in calligraphy, in harmony with the development of ki. Ki is a concept that comes from martial arts and Zen to describe our spiritual power. So how can Shodo serve as a meditative practice? Well, calligraphy is methodical, and it is not something you can do while distracted. Shodo demands patience, undivided attention, and full concentration. Therefore, it can become a great resource for releasing the pressures of daily life. Every day, after the daily challenges and responsibilities of my job and raising a family, I spend about an hour practicing Japanese calligraphy every day. And immediately, my mind and body become one with the activity of calligraphy. It is in this meditative state where mind, body, and brush are one that all worries disappear. I am able to focus, I'm able to keep calm in the midst of chaos, and most of all, I feel happy when I finish and I created a beautiful work of art. So if you're interested in any of this, I would like to invite you to check out more of the videos that I have on this channel. I've been uploading videos on Japanese calligraphy for a long time now, so you can check them all out. Click on the links down below for my website. You can check out the website for Gohitsu Shodo Kai, learn a little bit more about what that is. And if you are a total beginner and you don't know where to start, so you're looking at videos about Japanese calligraphy, but you just don't know how to begin, you cannot find a teacher, I have a 6-week introductory online course, and more information is on the link down below. That course is open, you can join anytime. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll talk to you soon.